Hello, my name's Bob Willis and welcome to Winnie TV here at Productronica. David, it's nice to see you again.
Absolutely, Bob.
And before we
It's
start
always a
talking
pleasure.
about stuff, just like to thank you for your support for the cancer charity and the donation to two different organisations. I really appreciate that, and it's great to have the support, and it's nice to see the badge as well.
Absolutely, I'm very proud to be able to wear it, and we were very proud to be able to sponsor.
Okay,
that
well, thank
side
you
of
very
it.
much.
So, not at all. It was our
So,
pleasure.
conformal coating, it's a subject that you've been involved with for so many years, and certainly since I very first was introduced to you. What's new at the show?
Okay, so from Humiseal's point of view, at this show we've launched a product called Sharp Edge Coverage. And the purpose of Sharp Edge Coverage, as the name indicates, is to coat around the sharp edges of surface mount components. Now, since I've been involved in this industry, I started out with axial components, round components, wide conductor spacing. You've been there as well, I think, Bob, in the past.
Some old technology, yes.
And things have advanced so far now that we've got high packing densities, very close conductor spacing, very fine conductors, and surface mount components with their square edges have been producing a problem, that the coating is not adhering properly to those sharp edges. And recently we saw an example of a component that had a positive and a negative voltage each side, and across the top of the coating a contaminant had got on there and a dendrite had grown across the top. So we thought it's time to look at this. So for the last 2 years we've been developing two products from our classic range. We've got 1A33 SEC and we've got 1B59 SEC. 1A33, classic polyurethane coating. The 1B59 is a synthetic rubber, much better flexibility, a very good moisture resistance, and we've launched those here at Productronica, and we've been doing live demos on our stand, which included immersing a board coated with the SEC product in salt water with 24 volts applied and no current flowed.
And no bubbles.
No bubbles, no bubbles, no current, no dendrites. You put in a uncoated board and immediately
You see a reaction.
you see a reaction. You've got to put it straight out before it blows things up.
Yeah, I mean, I as you know, I love doing videos and producing things which show a reaction, so you can see when something's positive or negative. Well, not from an electrical point of view, but good and bad.
Yeah.
But do you feel that you've been very keen to support organisations like MPL in new test techniques, and is it the reasoning behind that is that you want to make sure that you can achieve the best performance with those more demanding techniques, which is then giving you the opportunity of developing new products?
Absolutely. It's keeping up with the trends, keeping up with what the likes of NPL are doing. What also triggered it was the condensation testing. That is an incredibly good test, and we've utilised that. We've got our pseudo condensation testing where the board is misted. That is simulating a little bit of condensation, not exactly the same as our friends at NPL, but so that's all contributed to the way we've developed the product to meet the needs of today's microelectronics.
I think that that test method, when they were able to calibrate it, is something that the industry really should take on board and utilise as perhaps a better test than some of the existing tests we've had for many, many years. And of course, those tests have been around for donkey's years as a conformal coating. But now we've got something that perhaps is more demanding, and of course the environment is more demanding.
Absolutely.
So hence, the need to continue to develop new products. So is there something, that golden thing that you're still looking to achieve in the near future? That sort of thing that's just out of reach, which would improve processes even better?
I mean, the next stage of the SEC development is to make a UV curable SEC coating. That's 100% solids, cures in seconds, has a secondary cure mechanism for any shaded areas, but gives that sharp edge coverage. Now, if you want that sharp edge coverage with a conventional coating, even a UV curable, you've got to put about 4 layers down. And with a classic solvent-based coating, you've got to let it flash off in between, so there is a big time scale there. Whereas with the SEC, it's there, applied once, and we've been working with the equipment manufacturers to make sure it can be applied by each system, and that's still ongoing, but we've done it with spray coating, atomized, we've done it with film coating, so we know it can meet the requirements of industry. But that golden nugget that we're looking for, 100% solids, quick cure, job done.
Okay. Well, finally, I'd just like to, if I may, just thank you again for the donation, and I'll make sure the guys in the charity office see our video, because they've met us and now they can see us on video. Thank you very much, David.
Thank you, Bob. Been a pleasure.